Okay. Okay. We're finally back, and I guess this is one of those weeks where we're having 3 live streams. This stream would be a little different. Aside from shiny hunting, I'm making some builds for the upcoming season 6 of the ranked battles for Pokemon Legends Z-A. It's because there are some changes on the 29th, which is the start of the newer season. Let me just pull up the ranked battles screen just to, pull up a certain date and time. Okay, the new season starts 29th of January at 10 a.m. So, the changes likely include one restricted Pokemon. So you can add one restricted Pokemon to your lineup for the ZA Battle Club. And that restricted Pokemon are usually the box legendaries. I'm referring to Xerneas, Yveltal, and now Zygarde. Of course, for those with a DLC, you can Primal Evolve Kyogre and Groudon and add Mega Rayquaza. So, I might try to look for counters for them, just using the base game because I don't have the DLC. So, where should we shiny hunt next? I think we'll shiny hunt on. Should I go Route 16? Alternately, we can try 18. I doubt that this is where I can find. Oh yeah, might as well try Wild Zone 13. I'm thinking of Victory Bell to counter Kyogre. I already have a Victory Bell build here, but even though Mega Victory Bell looks a little slower, might as well, fuck it, I'll just shiny hunt. So yeah, let's look for a shiny alpha Victory Bell here. Nope. It doesn't look like a shiny, even though this one's an alpha. So yeah, just like what I'm trying to do on the last stream, wow, my favorite shiny hunting method would be, just fast travel. I prefer this than the bench method since it keeps changing the time. If you're aiming for a Pokemon that's available on a specific hour, this could mess with stuff. And yes, if you're still trying to do that quest on, I think, Wild Zone 15 or 18, I forgot where that side mission is. With the Jumbo Pumpkaboo, yep, it could mess things up. Wait, is this an Alpha Viveon? Yeah, but it's not shiny, so bye! Might as well whip the... Yeah, might as well whip the AG slash. If you saw my TikTok or YouTube short with a shiny, where I got the shiny Honey from Lysander Labs, that's the same one. Oh, I forgot. Day-night change. At least it refreshes the spawns. Should I head into this battle zone or I not yet. I just wanna try shiny hunting for now, just for the sake of, oh yeah, I forgot, Trevenant only spawns at night. Ah, yes. I didn't know that it's gone during the day. Where did I get the Alpha Bellsprout again? I did remember getting an Alpha Bellsprout in the early parts of the game. It was in one of the wild zones. Well, let's go to Wild Zone 5 instead. Because this is where I usually encounter the Alpha Bellsprout during the early game. So, yeah, let's look for that Alpha Bellsprout here. There it is. Unfortunately, it's not shiny, so bye! Also, I recently heard of a trade code where if you have duplicate shinies, like for example, those three Magikarp in my own, those three extra non-alpha shiny Magikarp in my own box, there is a trade code where you can just give them away. I forgot the exact trade code, but I might try them later for one of those duplicates, like that Magikarp. At least this one didn't go aggro right away. Also, chat, do I clearly sound that I lack sleep? Because for some reason, I don't hear that. I don't sound tired for some reason. Unless I lower my voice because I can't help it. But anyway, yeah, let's. Yeah, I forgot. I lost count how many times I've tried respawning or like fast traveling here. As long as there's no shiny sparkle sound, then I'll just keep teleporting. Shiny Pidgey. Oh dear. Not shiny. Okay, trying this over and over. As far as I know, that shiny Bellsprout, unlike the one on the other wild zone, is not time sensitive. So I'm going for the I'm going for the Bellsprout first. Is it shiny? Nope. At least it didn't go berserk when it was a little too close to it. Nope. Nope. Not shiny. Not shiny. Also, if you want a shiny Magikarp, let me know in the chat. Since before I found the trade code, at first I was thinking of, saving them for Chinese New Year, which is on the 17th here where I live. And I already have a shiny Alpha Magikarp after playing around on Wild Zone 3. So I don't know where to give the extras to, but yeah, if anyone in the chat wants a shiny Magikarp, even though they're not Alpha, let me know. Feel free to leave a message or something. Why isn't this shiny? Level 24, Alpha Bellsprout. I think that's a fixed alpha instead of something like oh yeah, there's also the Pidgey. I'm getting out of here. I almost hit by that hurricane. So I'm just after the, I'm just shiny hunting the alphas here. Not the whirly. Yeah, I'm not going there. Unless the sparkling came from there. Wait, which Pokemon just saw me? The Alpha Pidgey! Is it shiny? Is it shiny? Nope, it's not shiny. Bye! Oh no. This feels like staring at a mirror and you see your eyes glow red, like an evil reflection thing. I don't think the shiny Mareep I have is an alpha. It's because that was a shiny Mareep from one of the early side missions in this game. So, how should I put this? I wonder if there's any workshop, like, not necessarily a literal workshop to attend, but kind of like an online tutorial on, how to talk like how to talk like you're delivering commentary. Like, I haven't seen any of those guides on, because if you try to look up how to speak well or something like that, you'll be given a public speaking resource, which is intended for in-person seminar. And I don't know, it's just SEO messing shit up, so... Okay, that's Bellsprout. Nope, not Alpha yet. I can't wait for February to start, because what I'm also waiting is actually the ability for this from like not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, or even BDSP. And because if a Pokemon from an older game is sent to Z-A, you can send them back. It's like the whole Go thing for Gen and the Melton line. How many times have I fast traveled here? I should have tracked this or something. Also, for some reason, when I walk up to a Pokemon, I don't really crouch like some who were used to playing Legends Arc used to. All I do is just walk up to them as if it were nothing. Just like that. I don't know, maybe I'm just used to, something similar to Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played Legends Arceus, to be honest, so maybe that could be one reason why. Is this shiny? Nope, not shiny, not shiny. So, let me just try my hand at some commentary while I'm still shiny hunting that Alpha Bellsprout. Yesterday, I was trying to look for some, typical VTuber assets, material, things like that. I came across this website called AO Material. I think I had the link down on my Twitch and Kick panels. The weird thing is, I use Brave browser, and even though it has the automatic, or even though it has a translation feature for, non-English websites, the weird thing is that instead of properly translating the TOS, I was like, why did this talk about any state committee and some adequate housing stuff? I'm pretty sure Brave uses a different data compared to like Google Translate, which did give the correct translation for that paragraph on the TOS, because the TOS is originally in Japanese. So I had to run it through that translator so I have an idea what's forbidden. And if I use Brave's own built-in translator, I was like, why did I gotta talk about housing this, adequate housing? And it's even repeated multiple times. I'm not kidding. It's so pretty weird. So yeah, it did use something else that's not as accurate as Google Translate. Alternately, maybe I should, resume that Japanese on Duolingo after I'm done with the French course. Because the only courses I finished on Duolingo are Esperanto and Finnish. But I was a bit disappointed in the Finnish course because it lacked a lot of grammar stuff. Like, if you compare the whole Duolingo course to the Usikieleme site, there are a lot of stuff missing. So yeah. Where was I? Oh wait, I remember something that a few students of Japanese told me. I'm referring to those who studied in, schools that have Japanese as part of their curriculum. I was told that the Japanese they used in school was kind of casual. Duolingo uses formal. So yeah, I think the grammar, I'm referring to the verb endings here. For those familiar, it's probably different on both sides, but yeah, everybody is correct when they say that don't just rely on Duolingo alone. Is this another Alpha Bell Sprout? Wait, why are there two here? I'm trying to shiny hunt either. I've been yapping. I don't know if there's a shiny sound, but I'll just look at the bar or here. Gods forbid that if you're trying to shiny hunt for a Bellsprout and all you get is a non-alpha Venipede. Nope. Still no shiny alpha Bellsprout. Because I'm also trying to, come up with an alternative build aside from the current Victreebel build that's sitting in one of my boxes. Okay, time change. Let's see if there's finally a shiny. Wait, what wild zone am I entering? Oh, I'm still in wild zone 5. Nope, not shiny. What about the alpha? Nope, still not shiny. Okay, I admit I've lost count on how many, attempts or how many fast travels I did just for getting that just for the sake of trying to get that shiny alpha bell sprout. Just check something here. Okay, I'm glad that my boyfriend just updated me that they're fine given that he's in the East Coast and there's this snowstorm thing that's going on. I'm glad that they're fine. There was a lot of snow and plowing. I mean, I know that the weather, that kind of weather might be harsh, but I do want to experience I want to experience snow at least once in my life. Because here in my country we don't get snow. The least we get is hail and frost, which is in the northern parts. Oh, also during one time when I was on Twitter, I was surprised that that band Ilvis or the group Ilvis, the one that went viral because of the song "What Does the Fox Say." I didn't know they're Norwegian. They don't sound Norwegian. Yeah, I didn't know that they're Norwegian. Their accent sounded neutral, which is probably a thing in the Nordics, I guess, where they learn English with presumably a neutral accent. So that could be one reason why the rest of the world didn't know that they're Norwegian, and only Norway knew that they're already popular in Norway before that viral video. I have no problem with it. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that I found out through a Eurovision or MGP related post, which I don't want to elaborate further because it is a political one and I don't want politics in my platform because I find it as a poison. That's the reason why I keep citing the fallen Flex State nerd and 12 March 2017. Because I don't want the same mistake to happen again to anyone else just because they're forced to talk about political stuff. So anyway, moving on back to the shiny Bellsprout. Nope, no alpha until no alpha yet. No, my bad. No shiny alpha yet. I've lost count since a few minutes ago. At least I have something to yap just to get off my chest, and I'm not trying to trauma dump here. I just want to mention something. So yeah, ignoring the political nonsense aside, I didn't know that Elvis is a Norwegian group. because there's another Norwegian that I find interesting. It's Collectivet. That one has clear Norwegian markers because of that of those those three extra letters in the Norwegian alphabet. That's part of their song size matters. Those are obvious. Unlike in the case of What Does the Fox Say, there's no obvious like Norwegian marker there. Even though that the fox mentioned in the song is the red fox. Oh! Finally a shiny! Oh no, this won't go down without a fight! Okay. I finally got a shiny Bellsprout. Where was I? Ah yes, I was talking about the red fox mentioned in that song. Even though it's common in North America and Europe, the image always defaults to North America. Probably because of, movies like Zootopia, Nick Wilde being one example there. And it's also the same kind of fox featured on, fairy tales. Like, what's that show again? The Fox and the Hound. It's not a show, it's a movie, but yeah. The Fox and the Hound. That could be one mental image that already stuck in anyone's head. So, let's see what stats does this shiny alpha Bellsprout have. It has Toxic, Stun Spore, Knockoff, and Poison Powder, but even though, as much as I like the move Toxic, I have a feeling that would change, or I don't know if I should keep it. Because there are some moves that alpha Pokemon have that when forgotten, you can't relearn them in any way. Now for the stats, it already has max HP, so I'll max out the special attack. But first, let me just evolve this. Also, the reason why I picked Bellsprout, or in this case Victory Bell, if I evolve this later, Kyogre is one reason, and that's one of my main pet peeves. I know this isn't Scarlet or Violet, so... But still, I still see Kyogre as a pet peeve here. Like, it's overpowered with that, what move is it again? Water Spout and Origin Pulse! I don't know if Water Spout is in this game, but pretty sure Origin Pulse is. So yeah, let's heal up first, and we can start building. Before I look for, a Groudon counter. Because if I go with Gyarados, the only problem is Groudon might have a Rock-type move. Let me just get some. Oh wait, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Let me just evolve this. Okay, it's still a Weeping Bell. Nothing special yet. Just to level this a bit before I use that. Leaf Stone on it. I only have 4 calcium here, so where would I get any extra? Might as well go online in the Z-A Battle Club shortly. Anyway, where's my leaf stone? There it is. There it is. Time to evolve Weeping Bell into Victory Bell. Yep. Sludge Bomb. That's one of the moves I'm focusing on. Alright, time to change the moves 2 times a day. Okay. I'm putting Sludge Bomb first. As much as I love the move Toxic, I'm going to replace it with Sludge Wave. So I'm fine replacing it. Leaf Storm would be nice. Where's Giga Drain? Oh, it's a TM. Giga Drain allows, Victory Bell to recover some health. Now, where do I get the Modest Mint again? Let me just highlight the shiny forms on my Pokédex so that I know which shinies I already got. Okay, Magikarp and Gyarados are done. I only got a shiny female Pyroar. I think this was after I shiny hunted a Litleo in Wild Zone 3. Pichu, while this existed, can be a little tricky because it can despawn in Wild Zone 1 if it sees you. So that's out of the question. Did I evolve that Pikachu? I don't think I evolved that Pikachu into a Raichu yet. Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash were already shiny here. Those are fine. Oh, they're all shiny. I wish they should track number of shiny Pokemon as optional, but there is the problem. The legendaries that are coded to never be shiny, such as Xerneas, Yveltal, and of course, the face of the game, Zygarde. Oh yeah, did I evolve the Medic already? No, not yet. Okay. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to get a Modest Mint. So, after getting the Modest Mint, I prefer the Mint Shop near Wild Zone 3. I've already had this memorized. Sorry. Yeah, I already had this place memorized. A spring of Modest Mint costs 20,000 Pokédollars. How does that sound, Musia? I'll take it. The only dilemma I have here left would be the colorful screws because I don't know where to get the rest to complete the, So, where am I? Okay, hang on a second, chat. Okay, I hope this is stable now because I... Did something happen? Hold on, looks like I'm having a technical shit here. Even on? What's wrong with this? Hold on, I still have to keep blue stuff. Okay. Okay, hopefully this should be fine. So, ranked battles it is. Alright, so instead of using this, instead of using the old Victory Bell build, for now, I'll stick with these three. These are from the last live stream, but my focus is just getting a few pearls, just for the sake of, you know, buying some vitamins for this shiny Victory Bell. We could have saved the battle BGM instead of me scrolling every time I start this menu up. Not again! I hope I'm not barred from, you know, online gameplay after this one. Because it worked before. Next time I'll have, sometime in the future, I'll have this switch hardwired to the mesh router. Let me guess, DNS? I'm literally near the router. Okay, one more and I'll try something else. Yep, there it goes again. Why the network's unstable at this hour? Come on. If this fails, I'll try some... Oh no. Let me guess, this is DNS related, right? Hold on, let me just run something here. Servers are down though, let me... Yeah, let me just look at this. Yeah, I'm guessing this is another DNS stuff here. Let me try this trick, and I hope this trick is worth it because I'm not gonna put up with this nonsense. Full DNS here. The only problem, this is the reason why I don't recommend, I always, let me just rephrase that. This is the reason why I don't rely on the ISP's own shitty DNS. Like, for example, it might if you're not using Google's DNS, this might sound a little technical. The worst case scenario is that some of the websites that you frequently visited can get miscategorized as what you might think. Like, hello, multi-by-mail mistakenly categorized by our ISP as a CSAM site, which is not. I don't know what's going on with your DNS records. Alright, this should work. Hopefully. Let's try this. Okay, I'm hoping that this is good now, so I don't have to wait 30 minutes just to get some, you know, pearls, big pearls, etc. There. Finally. Alright, trying my luck this time. And why did you change back the background music to the default one? I want Corbo's theme. So yeah, again I'll be using Rose Raid, Milotic, and Backscalper. I haven't made a build for that Cynthia themed video yet. Maybe I'll just edit that last Z-A VOD. Finally. What's that other player doing there? Okay, sending Rose Raid out as the lead. And for those who haven't seen my previous streams, whoever's in the first slot will always take the lead. Ooh. Latios, huh? Wait, is this Latios or Latias? Oh, it's Latias. Wait, who's this? Porygon too? Oh no. You're not trying to shock me with that. Wait, is that Terrakion? Alright, got rid of the Terrakion. Now I need to... Oh wait, I can't switch! I already switched the max time, so... yeah. Just... okay, someone used a Mega Absol Z! Which felt like cheating. Anyway... time to hit both of them with a single... There you go. But only one got knocked out. Wait, who's that? I guess I'll use Dig. Oh, shit. There's the Terrakion and... Garchomp, obviously. Might as well... Okay, so I'll be approaching that Terrakion. Or, never mind. It just got a Genesect? Oh yeah, it's a mythical. No wonder why it's around. Oh wait, both of us got knocked out and there's this Excadrill. Now I just need to, you know, take over their lead. Who got knocked out? I wasn't expecting that knockout. Oh no, not Terrakion. Oh, come on. I get a Genesect, I don't know if I can get the Drives in game. Like, might as well try. Okay, so that Garchomp knocked me out after I evolve. Might as well try if I can make it. Ah, too late. I was supposed to knock them both. The timer beat me to it. So, let's see if I can get some pearls out of this. Pearl strings or nuggets. Okay, second is fine. But yeah, that profile pic of the winner was so sus. I'd leave it to Nintendo's mods. Okay, there are a few. Let's try a few more battles. Just for the sake of getting these pearl and pearl strings. Alright, so our next battle's right here. Maybe I should have placed my water bottle nearby instead of leaving it over there. I'll just rehydrate after this battle. It's taking a while though. Normally it isn't like this again. Again with a problem with the connection. Yep, this is getting annoying. Yeah, but let's try this again. I'm more worried that I'm planning to live stream a tournament tomorrow, but I'm more worried about having these kinds of errors. Again? What the f*** is going on? Yeah, let me try again. I mean, it's getting annoying. Come on, seriously? Otherwise, I'll be going to Wild Zone 17 just... You know, I hate it when that happens. Might as well, you know, run a test here. Because if... Yep. No response from server... Of course, a PC can connect. Why this? I'm literally live streaming. What? I don't get the big deal with this. Anyway, let me try another method. I will just go to Wild Zone 17. while having this power lens equipped. I was thinking if this kind of issue happens during my live stream of a certain tournament tomorrow, then I'll be forced to, continue the tournament off stream because of this mess. Okay, so before I head to Wild Zone 17, okay, so I did the power lens. I was thinking of shiny hunting the Chespin here, or at least until I get an alpha Chespin, but I'm more worried that the shiny would be the Pyroar that everybody loves. Okay, no sparkles on these dust holes, so they're fine. If there's a shiny Pokemon that sparkles, the same happens on the other Wild Zone with the Gible. Hey, maybe I should shiny hunt the Gible. Ah, hello! Waterfall, please. Alright, time to knock out all the Pyroar here. Why does Waterfall have a long cooldown? There's also the last one. And they say Wild Zone 17 is hard. Maybe at the start, yes. Yeah, not enough. I think I'll just refresh this. Not the armory above it though. Wait, what happened here? Oh, that. We don't need that. Yeah, I think it'll be a while before the lions are... or at least something that can be exchanged for gold to like get more calcium, the EVs for special attack. Gold rare candy might be just a last resort. Oh, just a great ball on top of it. Fine. Oh, I can't reach that. Sorry. I might as well. Yep, I can only get a few calcium bottles here, so so I might as well fill it out at least until Wild Zone 17 respawns those lions again. Or worst case scenario, I might accidentally start another shiny hunt here. Okay, no lions yet, but at least fast traveling won't hurt. So yeah, we've only got the Victory Bell to cover for Kyogre. Groudon would be another problem because Primal Groudon is ground and fire type. So maybe another ground. So maybe another ground type would work. We don't have Gliscor here, which is ground flying, to cover the... Wait. Yeah, we don't have Gliscor in this game either. No lions on Wild Zone 17 again. What if I sit in this bench? You know, do the whole time swap thing. Pretty sure that the lions would jump on me when the clock changes in game. Ice types won't cover Primal Groudon, of course. Yes, they're back. Hello. Let me just exit this first. Whoa. Hey, that's cheating! Earth power outside the Wild Zone? Nope. Okay, the Skarmory now joins in. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Oh no! Just let me just surf! All because I can't connect to online matchmaking just to get pearls. Okay, I'm trying this again. So anyway, for Groudon and Rayquaza, logically, since abilities are not present here, yeah, maybe a water type would do against Groudon, but as what I mentioned earlier, Gyarados wouldn't be that sufficient. I could say Milotic if it weren't locked to the DLC, and you can only get them by trading with someone who happens to have the said DLC. So if we use only Pokemon from the base game, water types. Starmie would be, Mega Starmie would be good in theory. So since I don't have an Alpha Starmie and I happen to have one, I'm planning to use that same build. I might as well refer to that, so I'll bring it up later. For now, let's get some pearls to level up that shiny Alpha Victory Bell. Ooh, Canyon. Oh shit. I thought it's an inactive player. Wait, who's this? Is that Glaceon? Oh, it is Glaceon. Alright. You're using Phantom Force, I'm using Dig, we're not the same. Oh! Did I knock out something here? Okay, so we have Sceptile. I assume that this already has the Mega Stone. Oh wait, it just got hit by Moonblast. So, we have Sylveon here. Oh shit, not the freeze dry, not the freeze dry! Oh, fuck! Just need to hit that Sylveon with a poison type move. And then there's that Glaceon. Come on, Rosary, get that. Throw that Sludge Bomb! Wait. Oh yeah, that's a Cerulege. Alright, just in time. I switched just in time. Since when? Wait a minute. Since when did Sylveon... Since when can Sylveon learn, you know, Shadow Ball? I presume that Shadow Ball is Umbreon specific because, even though, yeah, I know Umbreon is a dark type, but still. Okay, I'm not gonna mess this up. I'm not gonna mess this up. Okay, got one more lead. I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. Just, I kept the lead. Okay, that was a little nerve-wracking. All right, let's see if we can get more calcium vitamins here. Oh yeah, I did mention I was going to rehydrate, but hold on one moment. Okay. Just enough. So we have the nugget. 5 nuggets to be specific. You know what? One more battle couldn't hurt, right? Because I'm just after the nuggets, pearls, and pearl strings, of course. Oh shit, not again! Anyway, we'll just sell these. Oops. Alright, then I'll get more calcium for, you know, for the special attack. So about that Starmie build that I mentioned that would be okay against Kyogre. Oh no, not Kyogre, Groudon. So for this one, Surf is a must. Dazzling Gleam could be used against Rayquaza, but that's a different thing. Maybe I should add another water type move, not just Power Gem. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hydro Pump. So yeah, Surf and Hydro Pump on a Mega Starmie would be nice against Groudon, given its double weakness to water. Plus the fact that Desolate Land is only available in its Rogue Battle instead of a literal ability that's used outside of that encounter. Probably Recover for good measure. Or if you're facing Rayquaza, Ice Beam would be a nice addition to this build. On top of the Dazzling Gleam, of course. So yeah, you can theoretically use Starmie on, against Groudon and Rayquaza. In theory, on paper, if you only have the base game and no DLC. But aside from that kind of theory, that's much. That's it. Now, for this Victory Bell. But we'll know once Season 6 finally arrives. That's when we know that something is wrong. So, time to go back to Wild Zone 17 and max out this, yeah, let's max out this, special attack using those annoying Pyroar. In this case, I'll send out Starmie. Okay, don't run because they're sleeping. At least the Skarmory won't wake them up if they arrive. There, plus move. Then you surf. And raise out! Now, how about this remaining female Pyroar? Oh, the male is still alive! The alpha is still alive. Yep, none of them are shiny anyway, so I'll leave it at that. Anyway, how are the stats being raised now? Not enough. Come on, just a few more. Maybe I have one of those feathers. Oh, good. I fortunately have I still have some of those feathers. So yeah, for the anti-Kyogre build, using Shiny Alpha Victory Bell, of course, it's just on paper. We don't know what happens when the season finally drops. And this only uses the base game, not counting the DLC exclusives yet, because I don't have the DLC. So on paper, it might sound good that Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm, and Giga Drain on a max HP, max special attack. Victory Bell would be best against Kyogre, but Kyogre doesn't just learn water-type moves. It might also have Ice Beam, which counters Victory Bell. So, as I mentioned, it's just theory crafting, unless we'll find out when Season 6 finally arrives this 29th. Might as well switch the held item into the Mega Stone. Of course, the held item is the Mega Stone, the Victory Bell Light. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. What's this sorted? Oh, there it is. Okay, it now has the Victory Bell Light. I'm not saying that I don't believe in this build, but I'd like to test this on an actual in the Z-A Royale, of course, not the online, but here. Except this is still level 50. So yeah, the builds I can think of that would do good on paper are just the Starmie build with swappable moves, as I just mentioned, and this Victory Bell build that I described moments ago. But we'll find out what happens when season 6 finally arrives. My only purpose for Season 6 was the Swampert Mega Stone. Probably that would make me redo that Cynthia at home with codes. Cynthia at home build that I had. Okay, how do I get close to that Gogoat without being seen by that courier? Sharp eyes. They always know where you're standing, so this is getting tricky. Come on, where's the targeting mark here? Oh, now they're into my direction. Oh. This trainer is a hamster and they smell of elderberries. Alright, switching. At least it still gained level. Yeah, it's not enough. Wait. You have perished by yourself. Do you have perished song? Alright, let's just wait until perish song 10 seconds away. Yep, let's let it get knocked out by perish song. If only you can use that online just like in VGC. Anyway, what are the rewards? Max potions? Clearing my inventory of max potions. But anyway, Kitos Palion and I was trying to clear out the max potions. Wait, where did Camerupt go? Wait, they're there? Okay, I can approach head-on for obvious reasons. Just wait for them to turn their back. Come on, turn your fucking back. Oh shit, Dazzling Gleam! Wrong move, wrong move! Oh no! What am I gonna do? Oh. Anyway, at least I sneak up on them. Phantom Force is a plus move? Wow. Okay, got a Sharpedo. Oh, you're not the only one making an Ultimate, bro! Yeah, I just need to level up a bit. I need to level up that, what do you call this one? Victory Bell? Yeah, I'm trying to clear my satchel of all the max potions so that I can fully utilize full restores. But still... Alright, so that... Oh... Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam! Just waiting, I was waiting for that trainer to approach closer. Alright, there we go! Now for the, what do you call this one? Challenger's Ticket. This is one of my favorite parts of the Infinite Z-A Royale. I always use that to, you know, level up Pokemon. I either out of boredom or just to save on rare candies. Alright. So after this Challenger's ticket, I think I'll be ending the stream. But before that, yeah, let's take on the Challenger's ticket since what we had Shiny Alpha hunted the Bellsprout, evolved it to Victory Bell, and built. But for Kyogre and Rayquaza, we just use a theoretical one based on the limitation that it's just limited to the base game, not yet counting the DLC. Because I don't have the DLC, and I might still ask from, you know, someone I know. Oh, V Emma. Crazy that they didn't let Mimi or Emma's Esper evolve um, while adding Mega Meowstic as a DLC exclusive. I mean, it's really crazy if you think about it. Anyway. So she sends out the Ampharos first. Why did I have Starmie in the lead? Yeah, there's the problem. The Thunder move. You know what, let's just switch to Clefairy. Yeah, so I am going to use Metronome to make it sound silly. And just heal with Draining Kiss. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Wait, did it faint? Oh, I didn't know Hydro Pump did its thing. Oh no. It's almost down. Emma still has 3 Pokemon left, so... Oh no, not the Lucario. You see, I still have Max Potions, but still... At least it's not as hard as Leban. Okay, we have an Obama still here. Okay, so we have Malamar. I'm pretty sure that there's a trick to, you know, have Emma send out her Lucario last instead of Malamar. But I don't know if it still works with this latest update or something. Yep, the Diva Mega Evolve. Okay, Waterfall did the trick. Well, you don't say, you lost. So I wonder if this gives out nuggets as a reward. 44 reward matches already. Oh yeah, it does give a big nugget. And XP candies, of course. And I think that would be it for this morning's live stream, even though it's just a little short, given the constraints and the technical issues that happened earlier. So tomorrow I'll be live streaming a Limitless tournament, and I'll be playing Scarlet for that. And until then, see ya later, nerds.